let's get right into it.
And to the unpacking, we have we'll go through athletics. I think when it comes to athletics, Kenya, we are
the
at the bar. Yeah,
exactly.
I think you are the benchmark in Africa,
yes.
even
in the whole world. In the whole world.
So athletics will go Manyala, Faith Kipyegon. They did us proud.
Yes.
I think they should put the national anthem Kenyan
in the beginning of the show.
Yeah, Bona director. And then you have Gor Mahia. I think they're suspended. With this calf story. There's this calf story about they didn't play their foreign players, and also they were told to have a women team, but they
still don't have one.
They came in. No, they bought, but those things came in late. So we touch up on them.
Yeah.
Then the Mbappe story. Then the transfer news.
So much to unpack. So let's just get right into it. So welcome to the Soccerbox. And now on the first thing, as we just said, now onto the Kipyegon. Kipyegon, she is the winner of the, what is it?
Diamond League. So on Faith Kipyegon, she demolished a mile world record. It was a 400-meter hurdle. She had a victory. Yeah. And of which I think
previously held by I think it was Sifan Hassan. Yeah, the world record. Yeah.
It was by Sifan. She had 4:12:33.
The time.
You can interpret.
The time, yes, that she said.
Yeah. So Kipyegon did us proud.
Yeah.
She stole the show and she won it. What's your take on Faith Kipyegon?
Obviously, congrats to her. Have they already met with the president?
Not yet.
Like last time.
Not yet.
Also,
I think also the helter-skelter, so even the president has been trying to cool down the tempers.
Yeah. So I think they'll just get some time to meet with the president and also get appreciated, get given a house or some ridiculous amount of money. Yeah. But yeah, it's well deserved. It's really well deserved. Another person who
it was our boy, our genius boy.
Yes.
Omanyala. I think this guy. I think. Right now, you can say he's the fastest African.
African in the world.
African
in the world.
No, right now in the world.
In Africa.
Yeah, for now it's in Africa because in the world there are the likes of Johan Blake. There's some good numbers, Gatlin. So I think his aim is to surpass these guys with time.
So if Bolt came out of retirement, would he beat him in the 100 meters?
Right now, I think he can. Because
or like Prime Bolt, would they be in the same category?
No. Bolt is a G.
You don't rank Omanyala?
I'll say Bolt is the GOAT. I think also smashing his own records, like 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
I think we'll never see a Bolt again.
Yes.
But on Omanyala's side, I think we are on good track.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to the world stage, I think Omanyala won't disappoint. I think in the world, he can do a top 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Depends, because this thing, there's no consistency.
Yes.
You can win it this year, I win it this year, you get.
Yeah.
So Manyala, kudos, you guy.
So he did a time of 9.92 seconds, 9 minutes, 9 seconds, 9.92.
9.92.
Yeah. The second person was from Botswana, 9.93. Just a second.
It's called a millisecond, right?
Yes.
Because 9293.
9293.
It's called Leslie Tebogo. Then number 3 was Blake.
Yes.
From Jamaica.
10 seconds.
Also, there is his namesake. It's called Johan Blake. He was number 4 with the 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Then there was Kishan Thompson.
Yes, Kishan.
With the 10. Then Joshua Hartman, Courtney Lindsley, then Ata Asise.
Yeah, I'm seeing some Jamaican names, but they still can't. They are not getting up to the ranking that Bolt placed them. Yeah, they're not yet.
Mostly Johan Blake.
Caliber.
Mostly Johan Blake,
yes.
Because this guy, I think, when also it's called Bolt was in his prime.
Yeah.
Blake was ever there, ever present.
I find that time is a really good start from Omanyala. It's Omanyala and Fred Curley in the middle of your picture. And Omanyala working hard. He's doing everything he can to take a home victory, and he does. Ferdinand Omanyala ignites this stadium. Look what that means to this Kenyan crowd. Look what it means to the Kenyan president. Ferdinand Omanyala, he was born in Nairobi. He studies chemistry at the University of Nairobi. He could not be more of a hometown favourite, and they will be partying in Nairobi tonight. Ferdinand Omanyala invited the rest of the world to come and race him, and he has come out on top.
So to Omanyala, it's congratulations.
Yes.
There's so much to unpack on athletics, but we'll keep you updated more on athletics. So on to other news, you have our brothers Gor Mahia.
They are not doing us proud at the moment.
Yeah.
Even though they won the FKF, it's the league, yeah?
The league, yeah.
Yes, 20-time champions. But now they've gotten some...
in some scandalous situation.
Yes.
I think, not even I think, these guys are the biggest in East Africa when it comes to football.
Yeah.
And also they are sponsored by SportPesa.
Yes.
So in this situation, Gor Mahia found them in their this conundrum, like these guys were to pay international players.
Yes.
There were three.
Yeah.
There was this Congolese guy called, there is Sando, there is Burundian called Jules Ulimwengu, there's the Malian goalkeeper called Adam Keita. So God, they were to play these players. They had some deal.
Yes.
But these players went ahead and reported the team to FIFA.
Yes.
Saying that
They were
claim,
not paid.
Yeah. They have some areas they are not paid.
So
they reported to FIFA. FIFA came in, said they said you should pay these players by this time.
Yeah.
So it was Thursday last week. They were to pay by 4.
And
but
then
on Friday, Friday morning, now they're like, we've handed over, we've paid them some.
Not the
some
full
checks,
amount.
Not the full amount.
Okay.
I think they said some Stanbic Swift bank what blah blah blah. But I think that's very bogus. The management is very.
So as a result of that, they've been kicked out of the CAF?
Yeah, CAF Champions League.
The Champions League for the African Champions League.
I think they'll be replaced by Tusker.
Because they came in second, yeah?
Yeah.
I think this is the FIFA have already said that they are keeping a stance with that verdict because it's to show that the other team that we need to do things right on the other players, on players from other clubs and other teams, yeah? Because when you don't pay these people, when you don't pay your players, at the end of the day, people will not come to your club or may not be signed, yeah?
What's the essence of bringing in foreign players
and you can't pay them? Exactly.
Because if you hear the amount these guys they are due from Gor is like in millions. And you find our own players that aren't paid in millions, you get. So, and also, I think when a team is run by a corporate, there are some good structures. Like when you look at Tusker, KCB, that's the bankers.
Yeah.
Tusker is the EABL.
Yes.
There's Bandari, that's Port, KRA Port.
Yeah.
There is Wazito. Like when a good team has good structures, it's easily.
They're better off.
But for Gor, I think these political-based clubs, they are very hard to run. Like also, you wait and see, Shabana also, they're promoted, but you'll see.
Gor Mahia just in a very difficult situation, but we'll have to see what happens next with everything that's going on over there.
Yeah.
So that's it for Gor Mahia, or the local news. So we'll be taking a short break, and when we come back, we'll be unpacking the Kylian Mbappe situation. So much to talk about this week. So just keep it locked to the Soccer Box. We'll be right back after the short break.
Ever the best. Hallelujah. Ever the best. Hallelujah.
Okay, you're from the break. In case you're joining us, you are talking about you're talking about athletics.
Yes.
Gor Mahia. And nataka kuwarudisha kidogo kama David,
yes.
if you are not here.
So back to the second segment, we're talking about Kylian Mbappe, the enigma, the man himself, the most expensive footballer as we now know. 300 million. Jeez.
Before even you get to 300 M's, I think the story began at when the season started. I think Kylian is a very smart kid.
Yes.
Because this guy, he literally refused to sign a contract to run down to go as a free agent. In summer 2024,
yes,
he goes to Madrid. I think that's the plan ever.
Yes.
Because there was some leaked they always call it some facts, email facts. Mbappe had a deal with Madrid.
Yeah.
And it was a low key. I don't know how
they signed it.
Sijui alipataje hiyo story. So in matters Mbappe, we are talking to Mbappe right now. He's offered 300 M's.
From Saudi.
Funny thing enough, PSG wameitikia.
PSG have agreed, but the issue now is lying with Kylian Mbappe, who might not agree to leave. Is he mad? How are you turning down all this amount of money, and at the end of the league, you're going to be let? No. Kylian Mbappe should just think about what is going on in his future. He should just take the money and run with it, because as you've just said, there was a contract here, and the owner of PSG had told him, if you are not leaving, then you have to sign a contract to extend it so that next season you will not leave on a free, because how can you sell Kylian Mbappe or not even sell him? How can you release Kylian Mbappe on a free? So that is the whole issue with the whole Kylian Mbappe thing. If he stays, he has to add to the contract. If he leaves, he has to leave now, and taking the Saudi Arabian deal, I think, is the best option for him.
One thing you should know is that you can't force a player. Even there's this human rights. I think it's based on France.
Yes,
they're saying if PSG try to pursue like forcing this guy out,
yes, they'll
be right on them. You get because already Mbappe is a France icon.
Yes.
Even the president
is recognizes
by there is labeled as a national treasure right now, Kylian.
When he's so young.
But when I'm saying that this boy is a really smart guy, all the delays that he has been taking on, like to delay all the stuff, to not sign the contract, it has been a very smart move. But right now, even as you're talking, he's not even in the preseason squad. He was thrown out. And also PSG are saying they have to put a fee. But shida ni, these guys haven't put let me say, the real transfer fee.
For him?
Yeah, there's no...
For PSG?
Yeah. There's no Mbappe's at 200 M's, he's at 400 M's. They just said he's on a transfer.
He's on sale.
Yeah.
So Real Madrid had not communicated with PSG for a transfer for a fee with
also
him.
Madrid are playing smart. They are going mute like, you don't know anything. You get, but they have a pre-agreement with Mbappe ever since with Florentino Perez.
Yes.
So on this Mbappe issue, I think he should just, you're saying like he can just sit on the bench until the season ends.
But that is very impossible, because if he sits on the bench, like when in football we talk about investments, and the players are the investments, because you can't just say the player should just sit on the bench for a whole season and he should be bringing in money, or he should be paid a salary, because that doesn't just work like that. But if he's going to leave, he should just leave, because it's just inconveniencing the owners of PSG.
But do you know even if he's on the bench, he's getting paid?
Yes.
Do you know that? Everything, the allowances, because he's under contract. The contract isn't terminated.
Okay.
The thing is, Mbappe just wants to go on a free, and when he goes on a free, PSG have to pay him. There's some loyalty bonuses, and also when it gets to we are on which date right now?
26th.
When it gets to 1st August, PSG should pay Mbappe some 60 M's
for being there.
Yeah.
Okay. My question is, why is it so hard for him to leave PSG and join Saudi Arabia, because all I can see here is being paid like 58 million a month, 13 million a week, 1.9 a day, 79,000 an hour, 1.3 thousand a minute, and £22 a second. This is so much money for being I don't know why doesn't he just want to leave PSG? That is something that I'm not getting at the moment. Why does he not want to leave?
On your side, I think you are basing on money. Like, it's all about the money. Like, money come, let me get you.
It's not even about the money. At the end of the season, he's going to be given the opportunity to leave and head to Real Madrid, the team that he wants to play for. So,
and there's one thing, maybe there's one funny thing that maybe you're not seeing.
Yes.
Because when this guy goes to Saudi, you don't know if this Saudi team, they're saying the deal is for 1 year. Maybe they'll say, we don't want you for 1 year. You can still do another contract.
That is why
you can add up.
And that is why there are contracts. If they just put in a clause somewhere there where it is seen by everybody that it is we are sending you for only a year. We are paying you all this money, and you only need to be here for a year, and we are going to release you. They can't go back on the contract. Then that's going to be lawyers and everything, and I don't think they want all of that. So if they have just agreed to have him for that year, then I don't think they can go back on their word, because this is a business as everyone else. So yeah, breaking of contracts, I don't think the Saudis are in for that. They just want to have the player with all the players that they have accumulated, Ronaldo, everybody. I think Mbappe will just be the final piece of the gauntlet, the Thanos gauntlet, for people who've watched Endgame. I know you are not a movie guy, but yeah, I think Mbappe going there would just add a bit of choosy to the top and sweeten things for the Saudi Arabian league for the next year.
I'm Kyoto different. When it comes to Mbappe, I think this. And also, I think FIFA should come with a regulation. Like this money is, let me say, it's exorbitant. Like, this kind of money, you can't get it anywhere. Like, also, maybe the UEFA and FIFA, maybe they're watching from a distance, because all this money being dished out, you don't know what's the motive. And also, I think in some way, you remember there's this discussion of Super League.
Yes.
I think this thing might be that the end game is Super League. Of which the Premier League we didn't want, you get. So I think also Mbappe is smart. In terms of money-wise, he already knows. He has the image rights. He has everything. He's a brand of his own.
Yes.
You get. Going to Saudi, I think it will infringe his market value in some way. For Ronaldo, he's almost a retired guy.
Yes.
But for Mbappe, he's just 24. Yeah. So even going for 1 year, do the math. This guy is looking like, no. There's some math.
But I still don't see an issue. I still don't see why he does not want to go to the Saudi Arabian League for that 1 year and leave to Real Madrid the next. I still don't see what
I support
big issue
Mbappe.
is.
Mbappe should remain. But also the funny thing is, today morning, the mother and the agent, she's called Pfizer. They want to agree the deal. But from Mbappe, is like, no.
If PSG have agreed and your parents have agreed, who are you as a child?
No.
Tebu just go to this and take the money.
Bro, even you look from the Bible, they're saying it's a free will world. So let Mbappe decide. Let the guy decide.
It's so much to unpack, but I would like to add a question of the day. Do you think that we will one day come to see a footballer that is placed on a 1 million transfer fee, 1 billion transfer fee? As of now, Kylian Mbappe holds the 300 million. The most, if he leaves, he'll be the most expensive player at 300 million pounds. Last time it was Neymar started.
I think Neymar is still the most. The G.
290 something, I think.
No, 400.
400.
Yeah.
400.
And also there's some issue. I think also UEFA investigating
money laundering.
Yeah, because how the transfer was done from Barcelona to PSG. I think there's some investigation going on. It's still a problem that they want to solve. And also some reports they're saying an agent has been appointed to start discussion between Mbappe and Real Madrid for the deal. And also on Mbappe's side, he only wants Real Madrid. There's no any other option.
If Real can't come up with the money or the funds to sign Kylian Mbappe right now, then Mbappe should leave to Saudi Arabia, and that for me is full stop. There's nothing else to add.
And
There's really nothing else to add.
And you know why Madrid are okay in this deal? Because you get like on Mbappe side,
Yes.
he only wants Real Madrid. So in terms of FFP, there won't be any restrictions like you need to sell some player to bring in Mbappe. I think they'll be just compatible with the deal, and the deal can go on.
So I think if we continue with this Mbappe deal, we might just end up scrapping here in the studio. So yeah, tell us what you think on the Mbappe matter. Remember to shout us out on the number of 010719 144 144, or hit us up on any social media platforms at YOUNIB TV. So yeah, we'll be going for a short break, and when we'll come back. And when we come back, we will be talking about transfer news and news across all the football leagues. This has been the Soccerbox.
Ever the best. Hallelujah.
So from the break, we are talking about Kylian Mbappe,
Yes.
the enigma. And also we had earlier on, if you are watching us right now,
Yeah.
if you are not, let me say,
If you hadn't tuned in during the first
Very nice.
segment, we were talking about the Gor Mahia situation and also the accomplishments from Manyala and Faith Kipyegon. So in the last segment,
you are talking about Mbappe. So there's some exclusive. They're saying PSG insiders are urging Mbappe to speak to Al Hilal. The Parisians viewing a switch to Saudi as a win for all parties.
it's a win for
Especially
everyone.
if the player only moves for just one season. Get it?
Yes.
Mbappe will get his PSG loyalty bonus, Al Hilal signing on fee, and a massive wage, as well as free transfer move to Madrid next summer.
Yes, exactly. As in, everything is just oiled up and perfect for this move. Yeah. If Mbappe does not agree to this, I think he has an objective, and that objective is to just frustrate the PSG side and the management. That is the only thing that is hindering all this, the transfer issue. Mbappe should just leave and head to Real Madrid in the next season after this one.
So in short, your Kyoto finances.
Yes, yes. Everyone should just be happy at the end of the day. So
Okay,
let's just move on. So now on to the transfers.
Onto the transfers and news. Give me your here we goes.
Here we go. We have here we go. Anthony Elanga. You've finally let the young man go.
Yeah.
He's gone and joined Nottingham Forest. I don't know. Nottingham Forest continue making signings now. They have a 40-man squad. They have team A, team B, team C. Nottingham Forest have a problem. And then have they released players?
Wait.
Because hey,
I don't know Nottingham. Which number do you see them finishing?
hey, Nottingham Forest. Or Nottingham Forest for next season, I'm just the same as this season. Just above the relegation, maybe 16, 15.
17, 18, 19.
Yeah, somewhere there.
Okay.
The next one was we have Raul Jimenez. He has signed as a new Fulham player.
A nice move because Mitrovic is going to Saudi.
How comes?
That thing is really aching.
So he has agreed to leave to go to Saudi.
Yeah, even he was frustrated. He's saying he won't play for Fulham.
For Fulham, because there was an issue with I don't know, there was a problem with this contract or something. I don't remember, but he had an issue with Fulham, so that's why he decided to leave.
No, but I think before he was stressing out that he wants to leave, I think he had he had a low key agreement with that team from Saudi.
Yeah.
So that's why he was furious, because this team was really handing him some nice cash. So that's why he was furious. Fulham don't want him to leave. You get?
Okay, I get. On the next one we have Wilfried Zaha to Galatasaray. It has been confirmed, and he said, okay, in quotes, he said that he saw how a big club Galatasaray is, and being that the Drogba was from there, and he would like to join them and also make a big impact as he did back in the day.
When it comes to transfers and this whole transfer news, I think don't blame the player.
Yes.
Blame the business. For real. Because I was really shocked. Zaha from Premier League to Galatasaray. How?
Yes. And you see Crystal Palace now, that is a gap that needs to be filled, because I don't think the likes of, what is this guy called from Crystal Palace? It's called
Olise
has been linked to Chelsea
and also Man City, because
Yes.
City have already sold Mahrez.
Yes.
They have already sold City. Mahrez. They want a winger. Also, there's a story. Kyle Walker will be heading out, and also they have a friendly against Bayern, so he'll be left out.
So we might see Crystal Palace doing themselves an injustice and releasing players that are very beneficial to them, and seeing them head out of the Premier League next season.
And the funny thing is, right now I think Anthony will be only the most the flair player that has remained, because Alan Saint went to Saudi.
Yes.
Zaha, Galatasaray.
They're left with this. Is he called Benteke? Benteke also.
No,
left.
Benteke is in MLS.
Oh, he even left a while ago. So yeah, Palace are remaining with absolutely no options for the striking position. Yeah.
And I think somehow the EPL will be boring, because we really miss the
from all these players that are
what Zaha was always doing, the take-ons. Yeah. So on to other news, Musa Diaby to Aston Villa.
Yes, here
confirmed.
we go.
Then there is Bernardo Silva. City are saying is untransferable.
They've decided to stay.
Yeah, Barcelona tried to approach, but they're told under dance, so they kept quiet. Also, you have McTominay and Maguire. They are really needed by West Ham. But United are saying they should reach the transfer fee that's amounted like McTominay
for both.
No. McTominay they want 45 M's. Maguire, there's a loan deal plus option to buy.
Why are you making these things difficult for Maguire? So just let him go once and for all, because you're just making. You should just leave. You don't want him to leave. Let him go, even on a free banner.
The problem is the wages paid.
Yes.
Maguire, also when United finished in the top 3, the salary increment came in.
Yes.
The UEFA qualifications. So the wages are high. So West Ham, for him, I think he should lower the wage so as to be accommodated to West Ham.
To West Ham, yes.
Yeah.
More news.
More news. You have Amrabat and Højlund. The bids are going in
from Man United.
Yeah, I think on Højlund, I think this weekend we'll be finalizing.
Yes.
Hopefully, because United you don't have a striker. You can't just rely on Marshall. As a United fan, no. And also on Amrabat, I think it's about time Fred is going. And also McTominay is going, so Amrabat will be stepping in.
Yes.
And at least it's a cheaper option, it's a 25 M's.
Yeah.
So I think there's a bid sent in. Because from yesterday, there's some breaking saying there's a full agreement in terms of personal terms.
Yes.
Both players.
Yeah.
So they're just waiting for the transfer fee and the agreement will be done, finalize the deal.
Still wants to go to Chelsea, but De Zerbi has insisted that he doesn't want him to leave, and even bantered Chelsea a bit. He said that, in quotes, we have to substitute him with a great player because this year we are playing the Europa League, and like Chelsea, it's fine.
And also, on to others, Chelsea rejected West Ham's bid, 40 M's for Gallagher.
Yes, Gallagher is a top because
what do you think is what?
About 50 to 60 million.
Okay.
Because as of now, we've made about 160 something, 165 maybe. We might, with Gallagher going, we might make 165 with 3 players. That's Mount, Havertz and maybe Gallagher. So yeah, we're making some money moves, you know.
And also AC Milan are really making some nice moves. They have Chukwueze.
Yes.
Bro, if you're striking as Giroud, Chukwueze, and Leao.
And Rafael Leao, exactly.
Friend.
Eish.
If you're AC Milan,
But
fun.
They're saying
Pulisic
might miss a number because Leao is in that wing, and yeah, Pulisic might miss out on some.
I think Pulisic should just pull the strings and pull up the socks because at Milan it's a very hard task.
Yes.
And also you have on United, Bruno is the new captain. What's your take?
I think it's been long awaited. Maguire did not deserve that captain's armband, but yeah, I think Bruno deserves that captain's armband.
Yeah.
For Chelsea, we have not yet decided who's going to take the armband. It's between Thiago Silva, Reece James, and maybe are you mad? Maybe Chilwell. Kepa is nah, fam.
So give it to him.
Kepa.
You know, it's the new face of Chelsea.
Nah.
Okay, so lastly, before we end our show, the Soccerbox, you have the African Ballon d'Or ceremony will be held in December 11th in Morocco. So the nominations are Victor Osimhen, Mo Salah, Yassine Bono, the keeper from Sevilla, then Riyad Mahrez. What's your take?
I think we start starting to recognize our players from the African side and giving them an award such as the African Ballon d'Or. I think it's a good initiative.
Yeah.
Us starting to appreciate players, it's going to go a long way, and we might see more younger talents being brought up from this one. Also, finally, I was adding to the end of the episode. Sadio Mane is still not confirmed whether he's staying in Bayern or not, but yeah, we'll have to see. And Messi making his debut at MLS, the GOAT himself. He's played 2 games already. He scored in both of them. The first one was a really magnificent free kick, beautiful free kick.
That's my GOAT.
Ronaldo was my GOAT, but now yeah,
you know it's funny.
I'm converted. Yeah.
You know it's funny. On Ronaldo's, I think. There's this, do you know Speed?
Yes, I know Speed.
This Ronaldo fanatic.
Yeah.
You know when Messi scored that free kick, you know Speed was in the stadium. I think my director will send you the video later on.
Yeah.
This guy, you know, it was the dying moment, 94th minute.
Yes.
So this guy, everyone was like, Messi will score. And also Speed was ready. You're saying he'll ditch Ronaldo if Messi
scores the free kick.
And you know he had the Ronaldo jersey. When Messi scored,
he took off the jersey.
Yeah, he said he's a Messi fan.
It's fine. The GOAT has now been confirmed. So yeah, on more games that were played, Chelsea won against Brighton 4-3. Arsenal lost to Man United 2-0. Arsenal fans with the Pishori rice.
Even they haven't used the jollof rice ingredients.
So yeah, and Man United also won against Arsenal. And yesterday you played.
Liverpool drew 4-4.
Yes, they drew 4-4.
I don't know. These German teams, man.
Yeah, I don't remember the team. It was Celtic.
No. There's a 4-4. I don't know. These German teams, they have the hardest names ever.
The hardest names, yeah. And also, United lost. Okay, you played the under-21s, but you lost against Wrexham. And so during the week, there's going to be some more matches. It's Chelsea versus Newcastle, United versus Real Madrid, and Arsenal versus Barcelona. So yeah, next week we'll come and analyze those matches. So yeah,